Hello, viewers. Welcome to today's science class. And today we'll be looking at a test on records in the rock, talking about the flood. That's the flood of Noah. What happened? What are the events that they were before the flood, or what are those events or the records that were after the flood? So that is what we want to look at today. So just hang on there while I wait for my student to join the class for today. It's grade 5 science. Thank you. So it's coming in now, and I think it's gonna make a request for recording the class. Let's see. Yeah.
Oh,
How are you, Miggy?
hold on.
Oh,
My audio.
okay. So he wants to make request to record the class, I guess. Yeah. Let's see what is up to. Okay, I'm gonna hold in a little bit. So, how are you today?
Recording in progress.
All right. So you're welcome to class for the day. The first thing on the uh, agenda today is a test on the previous topic. Okay,
Okay.
good. So let's look at the questions and try to answer before we look at another module for today. So we're going to work on questions. Please read the first question.
When did no one live?
So, what answer do you think we should go for?
By the way, sorry for being 9 minutes late.
No problem, no problem with that. So,
Before the flood?
what's your answer?
Before the flood.
Wait, Noah lived before and after the flood, okay?
Okay.
So read the next question, please.
When were some trees much larger?
Yes, when were some trees much, larger? When were some trees much larger? Yeah. What's your what's your choice of answer?
Only in the Garden of Eden?
No, that should be before the flood, okay?
Okay.
So, please read the next question. Please read the next one. Okay. Read the next question, please. Miggy, are you there?
Wait. My audio.
So, what's your answer?
Hold on.
Okay. The answer should be before the flood, okay?
Ano yung amoy na yan? Hello?
Yeah,
There was...
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear
Hold
me?
on. I need to fix something.
Okay,
My
okay.
speaker.
Okay, no problem. No problem.
Send a message.
No
I
problem.
can't hear you yet.
All right, no problem.
Yeah.
So that was before the flood. Okay, what's this one? When were deep ocean basins evident? When were they evident? That was after the flood, because that was when the water settled down, okay?
Okay.
Read the next question, please.
What physical data supports the Bible record?
Yeah, what physical data? Yeah, from the physical data, it was observed that there was a war, there was a time of, destruction all over the world, okay? Like a time of mass destruction based on the evidence of some fossils found. When was gravity a force on Earth? That's both before the flood and after the flood, okay? Is that clear?
Yes.
Yeah, famines occurred throughout the earth before the flood, according to the Bible. That's false. It was actually after the flood that famine occurred. Then, when did animals reproduce? They reproduce before and after the flood. Is that clear? Did you get that?
Yeah.
Okay, read this question and pick your answer.
The three forces that could have changed the Earth's surface. As a result of the flood, our glaciers became lakes. And fires?
Earthquakes. Okay,
Okay.
now read this.
Anak natin, di ba naman ako? When did seasons climate change first occur?
Yeah, what's the answer? What's your answer? What did you call it?
Option two.
Option 2 says before the flood. Meanwhile, the climate was normal before the flood, so it was after the flood that the climate changed, okay?
Okay.
What do Bible record? Okay, what do Bible record and physical record agree on? That the whole earth has had a mild climate at one time. Then what's it? Read the next question, please.
Bible has the only total flood story about two people.
No, there are some other people that have the flood story, okay? So other
Okay.
traditions apart from the Bible have the flood story. Yes, this one.
When did God promise not to destroy the world um, by flood?
So what's the option?
The option is option two.
Now it's option 4. That was after the flood. After Noah offered sacrifice, God now promised that it's not going to. Read the next question, please. Read the next question, Miggy.
Okay. Okay. It is a possible that animals were not used for food like you mentioned before the flood.
So what do you say? What's your answer? Yes. The answer is true because it was mainly the vegetation they were using, but it was after the flood that they were given, the animals were given for food. So read the next question, please.
Mammals fossils show that animal life was centered around the equator.
No, that's not true. It was the fossils show that it was all across. It was maybe only It was spread all across, okay?
All right.
So the next one says, when did fewer mammoths live? That's after the flood, because there were much before the flood. When did glaciers occur? That's after the flood too, because there was no glacier before. When did reptiles live? That's both before and after the flood. Is that clear? Is that clear? Is that clear, Miggy? I can't hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, so when did people use their intellect for evil? Yeah, they used it before the flood, and that's the cause of the flood. And even now, people still use it for evil. Okay, okay. So let's
Okay.
see if all things being equal, bad is score. Okay, maybe one score wasn't right there, or maybe we missed a question. So that is 94%. So I think we will be going on another assignment shortly. Okay. So the next topic we have is on fossil formation. Listen carefully, please. Fossils are very interesting to find and study. They are the hardened remains of a plant or animal that lived long ago. Fossils can also be an imprint of a once living plant or animal. For example, some fossils are leaves, wood, shells, and skeletons of plants or animals that were buried during the time of the great flood of Noah. Others are tracks left by moving animals of long ago. You might be surprised to learn that fossils are very common and easy to find. They are plentiful in nearly every state in the United States. There are probably many
Sorry.
fossils where you live.
Actually,
These fossils
we want
come,
is just
yeah, these fossils come in a great variety. So in this
the
unit, you're going to learn about the different types of fossils. You'll also learn about the location of some major fossil deposits around the world. You will learn where the fossils could be expected to be found in your local area. Yeah, you're raising your hand.
go toilet. Oh yeah,
Okay,
you
okay.
see down
You
the
can go and be back. All right, there. With the fossils, they are they can be imprint of once living plant or animal. The marks it made. Okay, and
yeah.
they are often the hardened remains. When the animal decayed and there are remains of it that have become hardened, so you can say that's a fossil. Okay, let's see some. Uh,
Naman yung nakisiniyot na yun ano.
let's see. Okay, hold on, give me a few seconds. Okay,
Sin
let's use. Um, let's see. Hold on, please. Okay, so please read these terms for me. All of these terms. Miggy, are you there?
dissolve to not split and become part of liquid. Imprint, a mark that is made by pressure, has been pressed into a surface. Mineral, an element or chemical substance obtained from the ground. Oh, sediment. Damn. Material, such as the bottom and the liquid, different types of rock mineral, particles that settle the bottom of water.
Okay. So dissolved. When something dissolves, it means it mix with and become a part of a liquid. It dissolve into the liquid mix. Imprint. When you imprint, you're making a mark. Okay.
Oh, oh,
If you put your hand in dye or ink and you put it on a white paper or on any white wall or any screen, it's going to imprint your thumbprint or palm print. Okay.
yeah.
Then mineral, talk about elements or chemical substances that you can obtain from the ground. Then sediment, yeah, something that's settled at the bottom of a liquid, like that's what we call sediment. Okay, so we can say different types of rocks and minerals that settle at the bottom of the water. Okay, let's look at the spellings. Okay,
Yeah.
I think I need to share my sound so you can hear the sound of this one. Okay, click top again.
Hi, Mom. Spell the word
Mineral.
Mineral, spell it.
M
MINERAL.
I E R A
N A R A L, right?
L.
Oh, yep.
Okay,
Yes.
the next one.
Spell the word
Dissolved.
Dissolved.
If you didn't hear the word, repeat the
Yeah,
word.
yeah, it says dissolved.
Okay. DISOLVED.
I S
There is another
S
S.
O L V D.
Okay,
Yes. Spell the word
Sediment.
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 Yes, sediment.
Sediment.
Yeah,
S
S E
E
D
D
I
I
M E N
N
T.
T.
Okay, okay. Is that clear? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Spell the word
Imprint.
Imprint.
I M P R I N T.
Imprint. Okay.
Yes.
So I think we can move on now. Just hold on a little bit. Hold. Next thing is to go on. Millions of fossils have been found by people in modern
Hello.
times.
I'm still I will.
Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yes.
I said millions of fossils have been found by people in modern times. That's in our world today. Some of these fossils are plants, some of the fossils are animals. Even human fossils have been found. Some fossils are just imprints of plants or animals. There are so many variety of fossils that it's useful to classify them. I mean, it is useful to classify them because there are so many varieties, okay?
Yes.
There are several ways to classify fossils, but one of the most useful way to classify them by type, is by type. You will now learn about four types of fossils, the print fossils, the original remains fossils, the petrified fossils, and the carbonized fossils. What do I call the type of fossils again? Print fossils. Can you say that, please?
Fossils.
Original
Original
remain
remains
fossils.
fossils.
Yeah. Petrified
Petrified
fossils.
fossils.
Yeah.
And
And
carbonized fossils. Hold
carbonized.
on. I need to tell my mom something.
Okay, okay. Please do. Okay. I don't think it's going to take a long time.
Okay, we can go back.
All right. So
I just told my mom something.
about print fossils. Print fossils are a common type. They are the imprints or impressions of a plant or animal that lived long ago. The actual remains of the plant or animal are not actually present in the fossil. You can't find the remains there, but we can see their imprint, like their mark. Only an impression of the remains has been left in the rock. So these print fossils are further categorized as either mold fossils or cast fossils. Let's consider each type of these two kinds of print fossils and how they were formed. As we discuss each of these kinds of fossils, you will get a chance to make your own models of them. A mold fossil was formed when a living thing was covered with sediment and died. Okay? Later, the sediment hardened into rock. So that's a mold fossil. Was covered, then died, and the sediments become hard enough to form a rock. So the plant or animal within the sediments decayed and dissolved. Because the plant or animal no longer existed, a hollow area in the hardened sediment remained. The actual plant or animal parts were no longer present. However, the outer shape or impression of the living thing was left in the sediment. Therefore, the fossils look like a mold of the original plant or animal. So, like what you can see in this shape. So, it created a hole that formed the way the animal looks. That's a mold fossil. Most of the mold fossils that have been found are prints of shells, bones, or wood. Skin, leaves, and soft plants are or animals, soft plant or animals are not usually found as mold fossils. This is because the pressure of the sediment may have destroyed the softer part before they could make an impression. Also, bones, shells, and wood do not dissolve or decay as quickly as do soft or delicate living things. So you have learned that one form of a brain fossil is a mold fossil. Another form of a brain fossil is called a cast fossil. The cast fossil is made after a mold fossil has been formed. A cast fossil forms when the groundwater containing dissolved minerals and other fine particles drains through the rock and sediment and into the mold and has been formed by a decayed or dissolved plant or animal. The minerals and fine particles in the water are deposited inside the mold. When enough minerals and fine particles are deposited to fill up the mold, a copy or a cast of the original animal uh, is made of plant or animal. So with time, the cast, can add in, and a cast fossil is made, like such as this one. So, like the mold fossil, the cast fossil is not usually made up of the remains of the ancient plant or animal. Instead, it's an imprint or cast of the original. However, it is a true copy of the original. It is part of the physical record that God has given us of ancient plants or animals that once lived upon the earth. Okay, now that we've learned about fossils, I think it's time for us to work on some questions, right?
Yes.
Okay. Are you sure you're concentrating? Because I can see you're toning up your appearance on the video. Are you sure you're concentrating?
Yeah, I just had them.
Okay, okay, no problem. So hold on a bit. We're going to start working on questions soon. Just hold on. Is that clear now? Miggy, can you hear me? Hello, Miggy?
Yes, I can. Hello. It's a
Yeah,
problem with my audio again.
yeah, you can hear me right. Can you hear me right? Okay, so let's start working on the questions. Now, read the first question, please. Miggy, what's the first question?
Question is, the parts of animals which are more percent are
So what do you choose? What's the option you choose?
leaves and skin.
Now leaves and skin are going to decay, so it's shells and bone, okay? Is that clear?
Yes,
So the first one is the first one a cast or a mold. The first one is a cast and the second one is a mold, okay?
yes.
Because a mold is in the hollow, while a cast is, outwardly showing the exact shape of the object. So, see, what are the two kinds of print fossils? Miggy, what are the two kinds of print fossils?
It depends on the fossil.
We
Organized,
do,
fast,
no, we're talking
organized.
about cast and mold, okay?
Oh,
Because we're talking about print fossil, cast and mold. So to mix something it means to dissolve it, okay? I said one, not 41. Then a mark that is made by pressure, whatever is imprint, that is two. And an element, that's mineral, that's three. Types of rock that settles at the bottom of the water, that's sediment, rocks and rock particles and mineral particles. So that's number four. Are you following this?
what kind of faucet would most likely be made from an origin field?
Yeah, what kind? Yeah, that from the original. You said what kind of fossil will be most likely be made from an original shell in the ocean? I can talk about mold, okay? Is that clear? So shall we submit it?
Yeah,
Okay. So what's the score for this?
yeah,
100%, right?
yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Mm, let's see. Let's see. Do you have access to your piano for today, Miggy? Do you
Hello?
do,
Yeah,
do you have
I'm
access?
not at home right now. I'm not at home right now to play the piano.
Okay.
Then,
So the piano is not available, right?
oh, I what I said is I am the problem. I am not at home
Okay, you're not at home. All right, no
right
problem.
now. I'm
No,
outside.
you're outside. Okay, I get it.
I'm do. We're doing. I- We were do. We, I was do. I was. We were. I were.
Mm-hmm.
I joined a meeting outside.
Okay, yeah, no problem, no problem. So let's see. Let's try to look at a topic
Bakit stop
in math. Let's
na
look at
naman?
this. Let's look at the circumference. Okay, is that clear?
Yeah.
So talking about circumference, um, you know that the longer the diameter of a circle, the longer the circumference will be.
Ay,
And what's the diameter? The line at the middle of the circle. So if it's short, then the circle is going to be smaller. That means the distance around the circle is going to be smaller. But if it's big like this third one, if it's long like this third one, then the circle is going to be bigger. Okay.
Okay.
So let's see. This is still on the geometry, and we are looking at circumference. Let's see. Mhm. We have looked at some other concepts before. Polygons or the perimeter. Um, Let me see. Okay, it's circumference we're looking at now. So, what's the vocabulary for today? Approximation. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So, approximation is just a number that is close to the exact value. Not the exact value, but the number that is close to the exact value. So, let's try to spell approximation. Can you spell approximation?
Spell the word
What bit did you choose?
Approximation.
I press the middle B. So, approximation is spelled out A
A
P
P
P
P
R O
O
X
X
I
I
M A
A
T
T
I
I
O.
O N.
Is that correct?
Yeah,
So we can see.
let's see it.
So we got only one word to
Oh,
spell it
only
there.
one word?
Yeah, that's the only one word there, okay?
Yeah.
So we're gonna go to the next session for a welcome question. So as you know, the circumference and diameter of a circle are related. The larger the diameter, the larger the circumference. However, the relationship is more specific mathematically. The ratio of the circumference to the diameter is always the same. That is, it's a pi. Okay?
Yeah.
Circumference divided by diameter is a pi. Pi d is the circumference. And pi is often
Okay.
3.14 or 22 over 7. So let's look at this.
Pi is the ratio of the circumference to the diameter. The ratio is a little more than 3.
So that is it. Listen to it again.
Pi is the ratio of the circumference to the diameter. The ratio is a little more than 3.
So are you there, Miggy?
Yes.
Okay. So let's look at example. Find the circumference of the circle. Yet to find the circumference of the circle, we're going to use pi d. So that is pi times 5. That's 3.14 times 5. And it gives us this, okay? So this one also will be 3.14 times 2, okay? And this one will be 3.14 times 14. That's how to find circumference. Is that clear?
Yeah.
So what's the circumference of a circle with radius 5? That's 3.14. With radius 5, okay? Radius, twice of radius is the diameter. So you firstly multiply by 2 to get 10, then you multiply 3.14 by 10 to get 31.4. Is that clear? Okay. Um, it says play this game of puzzle to match to practice finding circumference of circle. So if the diameter is 5, what should be the circumference? We're just going to multiply. I'm going to use the calculator right away, okay?
Yeah.
So we're just going to multiply 3.14 by 5. So 3.14 times 5. And that gives me 15.7. Where is 15.7? Can you see that? Did you see
Yeah.
that? Okay, let me share my calculator with you so that you can see the calculator too. Where is the calculator? Okay, it's down here. So, yeah, I think. Can you see the calculator now? Can you see the calculator? Miggy, can you see the calculator?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
So for the next one, we have 6 as the diameter. So 3.14 times 6. 3.14 times 6. Okay, that would be 18.84. So where is 18.84? The next one is 3.14 times 20. Is that clear? And that is set to 1.4 times 2. So then the next one, 3.14 times 3. Are you there, Miggy?
Yeah.
Times 3. You have 9.42. And the last one is going to be this. So let's work on questions, okay?
Yes.
Yeah, hold on. So, Miggy, can you hear me now?
Okay.
Yeah. Excuse me. So, we want to work on questions now, okay?
Yeah.
The long diameter of a circle is the dash. Okay. The longer the diameter of a circle is the dash, its circumference. What will you what's the answer you go for? The longer the diameter of a circle, the dash its circumference will be. Is it going to be the shorter or the longer? Let's go back to the section. There is something you need to um, read this, please.
The longer the diameter of the circle is, the longer the circumference.
So let's go to the questions now. And that's the first question there. So what should be the answer?
No diameter of the circle is longer.
Longer, very good. You're blocking your nose. What happened? It's something.
Someone smoking.
Oh,
Someone is smoking.
okay,
There's a considerate people around me.
okay,
They're
okay,
not smoking at smoking area.
okay, and it's not even really good for you. It's not good for anyone either. No problem. So what
Me.
is yeah? What is the circumference of a circle with diameter 4? So that
The
is
focus.
4 times 3.14. So 3.14 times 4. And that's going to be, oh, I said 43. That's 4. That's going to be 12.56. Okay.
Yeah.
Then the next one. A regular hexagon is drawn inside of a circle that as each of its vertices touches the circle. The diameter of the circle is 4 cm. The perimeter of the hexagon is 12 cm. How much longer is the circumference of the circle than the perimeter of the hexagon? So we're going to find the circumference of the circle, then we subtract the perimeter of the pentagon from it. So that will be 3.14 times 4. Let's do it. 3.14 times 4. That's 12.56. And the hexagon is 12. So when we subtract, we get 0.56, okay?
Okay.
Then the next question, if pi is rounded to a whole number, what is the reasonable estimate for the circumference of a circle with diameter 9? Pi rounded to a whole number, 3.14, that would be 3. So 9 times 3 is 27, okay?
Okay.
What is the circumference of a circle with a diameter 21? Use 22 over 7. So 7 here, 1, 7 here, 3, and 3 times 22, that's 66. Okay? What is the circumference of a circle with diameter 7? So 7 cancels 7. Then we got 22. Okay. Then what is the circumference of this circle with this radius? Use 314. So 50 times 2 is 100, and times this, that's 314. Okay. 314, right?
Yes.
Stacy needs to find the
Yeah.
circumference of a circle with diameter 15 inches. She needs a pretty accurate answer, so she uses a calculator. Which answer is reasonable? Okay, let's do it. 15 times 3.14. 15 times 3.14. That is 47.1. Yeah, 47.1. Okay. Is that clear? Is that clear?
Yes.
47.1. But let's use 22 over 7 first. 22 divided by 7. Yeah, times 15. That is 47.1428571. So 47.1
Mm.
oh, I can't really see the one that's closer to that. Okay, it's 47, not 45. So this is 49, this is 45, this is 50. So it's actually 47 that we need. Okay, is that clear?
Yeah. Yeah.
So let's go to the next question, the last question. A pizza is placed inside a 16-inch square pizza box so that it just touches the sides of the box. What is the circumference of um, the pizza? Use 3.14. So that's 3.14 times 16, okay?
Yeah.
3.14
Yeah.
times 16. That's going to be 50.24. So we got this right here. Now we can submit the answer and we can round up the class for today. Hopefully, we get all the scores correctly. What's the score for this?
100.
100. And that is where we're rounding up the class for today, Miggy, okay?
Okay.
So we're going to meet on Monday by the grace of God. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Yeah, goodbye for now.
Okay.
Bye. See you.
Recording stopped.
Okay, so viewers, thank you very much for watching to this moment. Please subscribe to the channel for updates on our future video. We do lessons almost every day. Thank you and God bless you. See you some other time.